Hi there. So this is part 2 of the previous video. Let me give an example. So I had been working on a particular project, and for some reason I got tired and exhausted, so I put it away. I sent a part of it to somebody who could help me work on the project because I didn't want it to stall. And then the other party worked on it and sent it back to me. And I still realized that for some reason I didn't want to go back to that project. And before that time, prior to that time, I had been, really invested in that project. And so I began to ask deep questions. Okay, why am I feeling this way? Probably for some reason I'm not comfortable revisiting that particular project, and I started to ask deeper questions. So what can I do? Can I give it to somebody to help me process the part that I'm meant to work on? Okay, fine. There's somebody available to work on that. And I decided to push it out again. And then afterwards, the project was still sent back to me because I needed to do like a final review. And I realized that by the time the task came back to my table, I was now comfortable working on it. And so I told myself, so the way I felt on that project, working on that project, was also feedback, in the sense that maybe I was just tired of having to work on the same thing, and I wasn't really focusing on my area of strength in terms of reviewing some of the, because I'm a detailed person, I'm detail oriented. I pay attention to the tiny details. And so maybe I just wasn't ready at that point in time to do what I usually enjoy. So you have to pay attention to yourself, the feedback that you get. How are you feeling in the moment? Do I really want to go back to this thing? And I think the book by Michael Hyatt on Free to Focus talks about it. What is it that you can cut off? What is that thing that you really need to do that no one else can do? You focus on that and outsource or push out the other tasks that maybe you can do them, but they're just not really things that you want to do in the moment. So that's self-awareness. And I tie it back to thriving in accountability system. So ask yourself, what can I do? What can I start with? Can I start with 5 minutes? Can I start with 10 minutes? Just make sure you're consistent. You show up every day and you're leading yourself. That's how it works. I hope this has